we invite everyone to settle. Hmm, Maybe stretch or adjust. Make your body the shape that you want it to be. Ugh, a shape that is sustainable for you. Maybe you need to make some temporary shapes before settling into a more lasting shape. Hmm. I'm going to be a triangle eventually, but right now I am a series of intersecting lines. Gradually gathering all of your limbs, all of your parts, physical and spiritual parts. Bringing them into harmonious configuration. Making yourself comfortable and finding a shape that supports your personal channeling. It's not just me channeling, we all are channeling in this space. That's the nature of the space. If your mind believes this is not something that you do, don't worry about it too much. You can do it anyway. Yeah, we make ourselves available for some channeling. At the very least, channeling of your inner essence into outward form, channeling of your truest version, channeling yourself, channeling creator, channeling earth, and maybe also channeling specific entities between here and creator. Many, many positive things are out there and negative things. We welcome only those which are unconditionally good, only those beings with pure hearts, working for the good of all life exclusively. Just those ones, please and thank you. But be sure to include all aspects of yourself, positive, negative, neutral, whatever. Anything that's actually you is welcome. Anything that's not you, we welcome only those who are unconditionally good and working in the true spirit of Creator. We accept all parts of self, and we accept only those guests who have our highest good at heart. Congratulations, you're a channel. Channeling self, channeling creator, channeling Earth. And if there are any other individuals moving with the group and through the group, they are here only for our highest good. We welcome star family, Earth family, ancestors, descendants, peers, and contemporaries. We are sitting with each other. The group is here. You can choose to use it or not use it. You can choose how much to let it in and how much to take your own space. It's completely up to you. Your experience may be similar to the next person's, or it may be completely different. Either way is fine. You can't do it wrong. You can only do it right. That is to say, we trust ourselves here. Everything I say is a suggestion. You can take it or leave it. Any energy that comes into the group space, you can take or leave. We offer transmissions far beyond the words that we're using. The words offer one version of the experience, and we try to be inclusive with our words. Still, a lot of it is nonverbal and is more of a felt experience. You're in the right place at the right time, in the right dimension, on the right version of Earth. We trust our soul to make these choices about where we are and how we show up. The choices of our conscious self are a very small part of our overall constellation of choices. Our free will is very powerful, but it's not all contained in the individual will. Here we can ride the waves more easily of collective will, the will of the higher self, the will of Creator. Here we can surrender more fully to greater forms of will, positive will, exclusively. I place no further conditions on what forms they may take, as long as they are truly good. This is also a good time to release false forms of surrender, more muddied or negative forms of surrender, such as surrendering to other people's ego constructs, surrendering to mind control, surrendering to impulses which are not wholesome, any of these false or partial forms of surrender we can release here. Any negative forms of surrender we release. You're invited to claim all of your personal power and your greater than personal power. Surrendering only to true Creator, surrendering only to your greater conscience and your life force. Sometimes it looks how you envisioned it, sometimes it doesn't. We request that our minds and our imaginations be our humble allies, that they help shape our experience free from unhealthy attachment, Sometimes it's essential that we envision every detail and really assert our power of mind. Other times, it's essential that we step out of the way and allow manifestations beyond what we could imagine. We honor both ways. We request that the mind use its power with humility and respect, with awareness that its power is conditional. We welcome positive conditional power and positive unconditional power. We welcome the power of the mind. To an extent, we can surrender to the mind. And we welcome power beyond the mind, the surrender of the mind. The most wholesome versions of both we welcome. At the same time, we reject and release any false or partial versions of those surrenders. We release imbalance. We move into harmonious relations, including the mind and beyond the mind. We surrender also to the processes of the body, positive versions, as well as processes beyond the body. Our guides are activating our cellular memory at this time. We are encouraging the metabolization of traumas. We are allowing the body mind to recognize and appreciate its own experience. Secure in the greater embrace of a higher intelligence. We accomplish more together than we could alone. Experiences that have been trapped in various compartments of the body mind are allowed to move. If anything feels overwhelming, remember that you have the support of the group and the support of Creator. Together, it's easier to move these very stubborn energies and experiences. We surrender to the process of the body mind. We allow love to release pockets of fear. We allow the mind to reevaluate what it considers possible or impossible in positive ways. It may also be helpful to reevaluate aspects of cause and effect. We encourage greater trust in your healing process and your healing abilities. By the same token, we withdraw trust and withdraw power from those who would seek to dominate us. Still releasing false versions of surrender. That wasn't surrender, that was just intimidation. For instance, we lovingly release any negative astral beings who may have had long-standing attachments to us or us to them. That's not surrender. That's exploitation. We continue to surrender to true creator and true self within true creator. allowing anything fear-based to move through the body and out of the body. Excellent work. If you're feeling really brave, you can work with the group and with aspects of the human collective mind to release the negative Syrians from us, to release the draconians from us, the negative ones anyway, to release the negative grace from us. To release negative demons from us. We don't need or want these overlords anymore. No, thank you. We have real creator. We don't need anybody playing God. We release all negative parties who interfere with the fate of humanity. And the unfolding of Earth's natural processes, her natural ascension. We honor these historic relationships. We celebrate the true growth that we have had while being individually and collectively abused and enslaved. The lessons stay with us, but the perpetrators don't have to. Last but not least, we release those other human beings who have harmed us, generally while also being harmed themselves. We intend liberation for the entire human race without exception, including those who have been in perpetrator roles or victim roles or ignorant bystander roles, any roles. We include all humanity. We collectively release the negative Syrians, so-called Anunnaki, negative Draconians, negative Greys of many types, negative Zeta Reticulans, negative Orions, especially. Negative demons, negative astral entities, negative thought forms. All are released. We surrender unconditionally to true Creator, and we surrender more conditionally to our true friends, our true community, those who have humanity's best interests at heart. Let our unconditional surrender to true Creator be perfect. and let our conditional surrender to our real friends likewise be perfect. We release all perpetrator groups. And we release some neutral groups. It's time to gather with our true friends. Yeah, we release attachment to neutral groups, negative AI, those who witness but do not learn. We don't need that either. No thanks. We're not expecting for this all to be complete right now. We're just helping the process along. A process that was already underway before our meeting, which continues after our meeting. For now, we invite you back to your personal perspective. Any transpersonal information that you may be channeling, find a place to put a bookmark. And return to your outward presence. I know it's asking a lot, but we call on you to incarnate yet again into your present shape and form, your present human being. We trust that these processes continue. We trust that Creator's always there inside of us. We start to release our group container and return to our individual vessel. With great gratitude for the group and this process and each other and ourselves and Creator. Any direction of gratitude that feels genuine. Gratitude for me, gratitude for you, gratitude for us. We continue to rematerialize into what we call the 3D body mind. Perhaps moving back into different shapes as we did at the beginning. May everything unconditionally good about this meeting sit well with you and become part of you. All that is truly good. Anything else we release. Anything negative, neutral, or mostly good, we let it go. We only keep what is only good and release the rest. We return to our bodies as surrendered leaders, as active observers. With the duality of being all things and being one person, well harmonized. Please complete any astral processes you may have going on, at least the active version of them, so you can be present again in your conventional ways, mental, emotional, physical ways. May anything tender about these processes be well protected. We arise within ourselves. And we'll have some time to integrate within ourselves, preparing to meet each other again in a more outward conventional way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. I'm so glad we're getting free.